Apparently it's working. I'm just trying something new tonight. This is for members. Anybody wants to participate, I'm going to sign off. But I am going to run the video that I made tonight. It's basically a history of my channel. And it's the first time I've ever gone live, so you have to bear with me if you don't mind. Trying to find the video. These old eyes just aren't what they used to be. So give me a second, we'll figure this one out. And I will start the video shortly. I will be available for chat as long as it's live. I didn't know it was going on this quickly, so I wasn't ready for it, but it is what it is. You see my channel, you know I'm very casual about this stuff anyway. So let's try it now. Should have it. I do not have it. Oh, there we go. Now, I think you can still hear me. Hey guys, how are you? Bruce coming at you. It's one of those nights. My wife's out working.
And here comes the video. And I'm going to mute myself.
I made a cooking video today.
I will be in the chat.
Hungarian goulash. If you're interested, that'd be the video right before this one posted. I figured tonight I want to talk about the channel a little bit. I'm at 916 viewers, and I'm very happy to have each and every one of you here. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. I want to get up to 1,000 viewers. That way I can start doing some live videos, especially for the resin videos that I like to do, and have a little chat going on with other people that like to do. Especially taking up that hobby to make Christmas ornaments, gifts for family, and I think that's amazing. I've been doing it for about 4 years. If you've ever checked out any of my resin videos, I try to teach you what I know, little hints and stuff like that, you know, maybe save some money. That's why I do that before I do my cooking videos. Like I said, I did a Hungarian goulash video with a friend today. That came out really well. But I want to talk about the channel tonight, about what it's all about. If you've been around for a while, you know, I do all kind of weird stuff, you know, not just the resin and the cooking, or even the Star Wars things that I do. Once in a while, I try to be funny, and I'll put something funny up. And but anyway, this all started back in like the year 2000, 2001, 2002, around there somewhere. The first video I ever put up was right before 9/11, which I ended up pulling it because of because of what happened at 9/11. It can't, in my mind, it was poor taste, so I pulled it. And that was another YouTube channel that I had. Now I've never really taken it seriously. I just would put weird stuff up there, funny stuff that I thought was funny, make a video here and there, home videos of my kids, you know, my family and stuff like that. That was on the old channel. I did bring a few of them over to the new channel. You're welcome to see that. If you scroll the whole way down to the first videos I posted, you'll find some just funny stuff I did. But this video in particular, I was working as a security guard at a factory nearby. And I was doing double shifts. I was working 6 days a week, 16 hours each day, because they were shorthanded. And my job was to just sit there and watch a gate who came in and out. And if you've ever had a security job, you know it's pretty much a job you could just screw around in. And I screwed around a lot. I took naps. I took a lot of naps. I used to actually take my whole computer in there, or I took a Sony PlayStation. I sit there and play video games all day. At the time, it was really cool, but keep in mind, this is back in 2001, 2002. I don't remember. It was right before 9/11, though. I did post the one video. I'm going to show you a clip of it coming right up here. But this was the very first video I ever put on YouTube of me trying to be funny. And notice I said trying. If you want to catch the whole video, check out the channel. It's in there somewhere. It's called The Board Security Guard. And yes, this is me 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Oh my God, I'm so old. I'm 53 now. So I would have been 23 back then, I guess. Okay, that's 30 years. 33. I was 33 when I made this. But anyway, I think it's funny. So I'll show you a clip, and if you like it, you can watch the whole thing. But this is the very first, in my mind, what I thought was funny video. And so you can check that out now.
Here at Burn Security, you'll be surrounded by psychopaths, ex-convicts, druggies, prostitutes. everything else all the other dregs of humanity that work here. Right in. Company song. Look at me, I'm security. I sit on my ass and drink coffee. Can't go to bed, I wish I were dead, because I'm security. Sometimes I turn the lights down low, then I watch my favorite porno. The telephone can also be used for prank phone calls. You can call security base, you can call in bomb threats, you can disguise your voice, order pizza for the other employees. Let's make one now.
Hey man, there's a bomb in the factory. There is a bomb in the factory. It's going to explode.
Like I said, I have a warped sense of humor. If you want to check out the whole video, it's in the page somewhere. Yeah, did you see? I actually had hair, no goatee and mustache. And check out them glasses though. Those are like dad glasses. Even before I was old. But yeah, that's me. So anyway, shortly after that, well, like I said, that was another channel. I haven't really messed around with that channel at all, and then they all went away, but I managed to dig up that video. About 2018, I decided to start paying attention to my other channel, which is the one you're watching right now. And I'm really into Star Wars, as most people know me. So I decided to do this next video. In my new house, we had just bought a house. It's in my toy room. See the best right now, but this was in 2018. So I'm just going to give you a clip of it. Like I said, you want to watch the whole video. This one's kind of boring, but just to give you an idea of how this channel has evolved. Check this clip out.
Hi guys, Bruce Karaoke Guy here. That's why I go by my YouTube channel. I don't have very many videos on it. I just like to mess around a little bit. But today, I want to talk to you about something that is important to me, made me happy when I was growing up, and that's Star Wars. I see a lot of the Star Wars figures, guys, people, collectors are putting on little videos and stuff showing off their collection, and I thought it looked pretty neat, so I wanted to do it myself. Give you a quick story about myself. I'm going to be 50 this year. That means when Star Wars came out in 1977, I was 9 years old. When the toys come out, I was 10 years old, because they didn't put the toys out until 1978. Kenner kind of took a while to get them out. First thing they started, they didn't even think it was going to be very popular. And it turns out it's a huge phenomenon across the world even. I mean, you go on eBay, you can find almost any. I mean, this is from the 70s and 80s.
So that's that. And like I said, that was back in 2018. That's right whenever I started taking my eBay page seriously, making my figures and the things that I sell on Jenner Custom Toys on eBay. But I also, I used to be a stand-up comic, a very bad one. I'm not going to sit there and lie. I was funny to me, but, you know, a weird sense of humor. One of the impressions I used to do that was actually my best impression was, if you've ever watched the movie Sling Blade, the main character, Carl. I've always been able to do a good impression of him, especially back whenever I wasn't so chubby. But, so I decided to try bring him into the channel. COVID had just hit, and I was home. Well, yeah, I didn't have COVID yet. I did get COVID, which that's a whole other story. But I was home under quarantine because I'd been around people, and I was working retail at the time, and I hated it. So yeah, I took the quarantine leave. Bored out of my mind, this character came into play, and I started doing videos like this. And excuse the video quality once again, I was just beginning, and well, here it is.
Working on this here Millennium Falcon. got out of nervous home, and Mr. Bruce working for his outfit now. Got me fixing some toys. It's not trying to figure out what's wrong with this here one. It ain't got no gas. That's the problem with it right there. It ain't got no gas.
And after that came out, I decided to start, I learned how to use it. I started learning how to use a green screen. And I wanted to play around with it. And, you know, I still had Carl. And I don't have many friends, especially people that want to do videos with me, because even my own wife won't do videos with me. And that's fine. So I just take it for myself. And I came up with this thing. So check this out. You ready?
All right,
Let's do this. I'll get the bottom, you get the top.
You like it on the bottom, don't you? You can play the whole damn thing. All right, then.
Your part. Like I said, I never said I was good. It's just fun for me to do this kind of stuff. You know, and the next video I did after that, well, there was other videos. I'm not going to highlight each and every video I've done over the past couple of years. But the next video I did after that, the St. Patrick's Day hit, and they were doing the TikTok thing with the Wellerman Sea Shanty. And I got it in my mind that, oh, I could do that. I can do that with the green screen and me and Carl. And we called the other character Other Mr. Bruce. Oh, man, I just use air quotes. I've been so annoyed at some other people using air quotes, and I just did it myself. Anyway, here's a clip of that. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on the line. To encourage captain, crew, and all. Soon may a whaleman come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the coming is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the coming is done, we'll take our leave and go.
You messed that up.
Messing up by one part.
Every time, I'm
Okay,
telling you.
that's the last take. I'm done.
Every time you mess that up, Mr.
What
Bruce.
did you guys think?
I think it's terrible.
Yeah. Well, you'll have that.
I'm going to give you some French.
The best I can do. Now, the funny thing about that clip, I think that was take 3, or was that take 2? I don't remember which one I put in here. But I did that video 3 separate times, and they're all on the channel. I did them 3 separate times trying to get it right because I was having audio problems. I just had gotten this microphone, and I was trying to learn how to use it, and I made a lot of mistakes. And me, I don't care. I'll share my mistakes. You know, I'm not perfect. I do this for fun. You know, that doesn't bother me. But I finally got it right on the third try. But then by then, it just wasn't funny anymore. So it wasn't my best moment. So I'm like, all right, well, what other impressions can I do? And back then, Tiger King was really popular. Everybody was talking about Tiger King. And I'm like, well, I can do voices. I can do impressions. Let me try to do Tiger King. Everything's set up. I had a script and everything ready to go. And at the very last minute, I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, this is not going to work. First of all, I'm fat. I can't do the voice. I don't know what possessed me to even think I could or try. So, but I looked in the mirror and I saw something else. Now, if you've ever seen the movie Tremors, you got Bert Gummer. That was Michael Gross's character in Tremors, the whole series of it, if you've seen the movies. I'm like, well, okay. I kind of look like a little bit like him and I could do the voice. So I invented, I think it was, Bob Gummer, I think. I invented Bob Gummer, and he's going to tell you how to survive the pandemic. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. So it developed into Bob Gummer. I did one video. It wasn't very popular. Didn't get a lot of likes. I don't care, but it was really fun for me to do. So here's a clip. Once again, the whole video is in the channel. Liquor stores are closed. As you can see, I'm almost out of Jim Beam. Well, there's ways around that, which I can't talk about here. I'm from the South, so you know what I'm talking about. Get whatever you need. Let's see, what's next?
Toilet paper. Everybody bought up all the toilet paper when this all first started. Well, guess what? There's alternatives to that too. People are making their toilets into bidets. Doesn't take that much. Hardware store is still open. A little bit of hardware if you really want to go that route. I said before, take yourself some old t-shirts, cut them up, wipe your ass with them. Throw them away, wash them in hot water and bleach, whatever you want to do. There's a solution right there. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I was a youngin', we'd run out. We didn't have toilet paper. My mama used to take little sheets of material and sit it there. We'd take a sheet or two, take care of our business, throw it in a plastic bag, and she'd wash them. Sure, it's disgusting, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do.
So yeah, like I said, Bob Gummer wasn't that popular. It was still funny to me. You know, I'm a huge Tremors fan. I like old nerd stuff. I don't know what to tell you. It didn't work out so well, and that's okay. I just do it for fun. You know, it didn't cost me any money. So, and a few people liked it. A couple of my close friends are like, "What are you doing, man?" I'm like, "I don't know. I do weird stuff, but I like being weird. It's okay to be weird." So after that, I mean, I have a few online buddies that I talk to, and we pick on each other. There's this one guy, his name is a Junk Man, and you know, some people like him, some people hate him, some people love him. I like the guy. I'm sorry. It's all satire. If you know who Junkman is, he does a lot of satire videos and he pokes fun at stuff and he just has a good time. And some people get upset. They take him too seriously. And so, you know, he's got his haters, but he's got way more subscribers than I do. So he's doing okay. But anyway, so I decided to make a parody video of him. And here's a clip. Welcome to the Drunk Room, everybody. I am the Drunk Man, coming back at you for another show. What are we going to talk about tonight? Let's talk about where we're at. Apparently, we're in the bizarro world where everything is backwards. And we're here in the drunk room, and we're going to go through the Drunk Man stuff and see what kind of toys he has. Put that over there. What's up first here? We got, he's got all kinds of stuff over here. We got a radio-controlled R2-D2. I remember these. Oh. Let's see what we do here. Oh, it's got the remote with it. And it works. These things never work. Radio Control R2-D2 from 1979. That's a pretty good find right there. You gotta love when someone comes to your house and goes through your stuff, don't you? What else we got here? This looks interesting. We got Imperial Troop Transport from 1979. Get it back here where it belongs. Wonder if the sound works. How about that right there? Sound works and everything. You know why it works? Because Jenner Custom Toys fixed this for me. I'll put that aside. What do you think Drunk Man has in his desk? Now, like I was saying, I like to do a lot of funny stuff. At least it's funny in my mind. I like to make fun of stuff. I just like to be myself. But I also do some real stuff too. And this next clip is actually my most popular video I've ever made. I think it's up to 14,000 views, which is amazing for a guy like me. And it's basically me showing you how to make a resin pressure pot for my resin tutorials that I mentioned earlier. But I'm just going to play real quick. It's not funny. It's just ended up being a really popular video, and I didn't even see that happening or coming. It just happened. And I really appreciate everybody that takes the time to watch this video. I'm just going to give you a real quick snippet. You can see I just me talking, but I had the same shirt on too. I promise I washed it. I swear. Anyway, here's the clip. So like I said before, I made a mistake and the audio. Rather than go back and do it again, I figured I'd just go ahead and narrate myself, make fun of myself. Basically what I'm saying there is I'm going to put these molds in a pressure pot now, and we're going to leave them overnight. I'm going to show you how to use my pressure pot. Of course, you take the lid off.
I always look frustrated all the time, don't I? Anyway, those are some action figures that I ordered right before I started that, and those are extra hands. I always make extra hands just in case. The way I was doing it, the hands would be the biggest problem. I wouldn't get the air bubbles out of the thumbs. So every time I do an action figure, I do a set of extra hands with the excess resin. On the lid, you want to make sure you're going to snap it down tight. Always make sure you have that gasket in there. If you don't have a rubber gasket in there, it's not going to hold your air. Clean it off nice. Make sure there's no debris. Then you got to click all those little tabs on. You can use a hammer, or you can do what I'm about to do here and show my bolt spot off. I'm pushing down on it on the floor so they click, and you can't hear it. They're all clicking shut nice and tight so that it stays down good.
So yeah, that's me being serious. I like to teach people things. The same with my cooking videos, which I have a clip coming up for that too. But yeah, I made that pressure pot video, and I'm glad I could help a lot of people. A lot of people tried it. A lot of people have success, and they saved a lot of money doing it, because a lot of people want to make some things, especially over the holidays, like, I don't know, Christmas ornaments, little figures that they can make and give for presents and stuff like that, and without spending a shit. The best, and I'm not a know-it-all, but I know what I know, and I'm happy to help people. Because one thing I did notice is a lot of artists out there, whether it's sculpting, whether it's resin work, whether it's carpentry, puppetry. Obviously, well, you're going to find out why I say puppetry. I probably mentioned it a little too early, but I'm going to keep going. You know, they don't want to give tips to other people. They don't want to help out beginners. I actually had a guy tell me when I had a question about resin casting, he's like, well, I have an art degree. Why should I bother wasting my time telling you? Because it's art. It's art. It's a skill. I'm willing to help anybody learn what I know. I'll take time out of my day to teach somebody something new, because I really enjoy teaching people. I don't know everything, but I know what I know, and I'm happy to pass all that information to younger people, older people. I don't care. It's just the right thing to do. Anyway, with that said, so what do I got coming up next year? I have, back to the Carl videos. So I started gaining a little bit of weight, and I couldn't do the impressions so good. So I decided to take Carl somewhere else. And I'm just going to show the clip, and I'll explain it whenever I'm done. Once again, you can see the full video in my channel if you want to take the time to do so. But yeah, here's what happened to Carl.
You promise me you won't blow me up?
I swear to God, I'm not going to blow you up.
All right, then. Let's try it. I hope I don't get blown up.
You could do it, man. Hey. Yeah. No. No. Come on, Carl. Quit fooling around.
That ain't right. Nope. Reckon he didn't blow me up.
I told you you were gonna blow up.
It's thunder outside.
Shouldn't have made my bag.
Mr. Bruce, there's a storm coming.
Yep.
I feel funny. Mr. Bruce, something ain't right. I'm short. Wait, Mr. Bruce, where'd you go? I'm a puppet. Oh, shit.
that was the next chapter in the Carl saga, which is still ongoing. I noticed that the Carl videos aren't the most popular thing I have on my channel, but they're funny for me. And that's why I do them once in a while whenever the mood strikes me. But yeah, I got turned into a puppet. I started making puppets for people, and it's actually working out really well, and I enjoy doing it. I know, kind of strange, but you never know what you're going to like until you try it. So Carl's story will go on. I start videos. This next one is, it was a joke on the resin community, because I had posted a video before about how to make dice. Everybody had asked me for the resin thing, how can I make dice for like Dungeons and Dragons or any game that might have like weird shaped dice? So I did a video real quick on how to do dice. It came out really good. I had a good response for it, and I thought this would be funny as a joke. So, you know, just a little internet prank, and it worked out okay. People were good humored about it. But here's a clip from that. All right, it's in our dice multiplier. You see it? My cameras are being, there it is. Cameras are being funny, but there he is. I'm gonna put the lid on, and you can see on the two videos here and here what I'm gonna do. We're gonna spin it around. Spin it, 1, 2. It's cameras are cutting out. All right. See, that's just darn. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. What happened? We just turned one die into a whole bunch of little ones. I mean, that's pretty good right there. If you go, there's these, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice. 8 dice we just made out of I made them in less. So, oh, like I said, it was just a little gotcha video for the guys I talked to online that asked me to make dice. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. It looks really interesting. I just never got into it and never had the opportunity to. But making dice, I actually did make a video making dice. We're not going to bother putting it on this video. But a little prank I played just to get a laugh out of you people. This next video is another prank that I did. Junkman that I had talked about before. He was on, he made a video saying anybody that opens anything mint on card is an asshole. And that went on for a while. A little bit of, you know, ruffled some people's feathers and people got all upset. And it's just a video, man. And people are allowed to have their opinion. So just mess with them a little bit. I made this video coming up here where I opened a mint on card yak face, which if you're a Star Wars fan, you know, that's like one of the most valuable things you could ever hope to have. It's like what holy grail. What it actually was a, it was a yak face, but it was on a repro card. Repro is a reproduction card, in case you don't know what that is. I had remounted it, and it's in my own collection. But I just did it to, you know, kind of just elbow him a little bit, you know, make fun of him a little bit. And he ended up taking this video and adding to it and put it on his own channel, which it ended up being really funny. A lot of people fell for it, which I don't understand why they would fall for it, because I'm like the worst actor ever. But it was funny. And here, take a look. I'll just show you part of it. Oh, there goes the weapon. Let's see if we can get this figure out. What did I do? What did I do? There he is. Mr. Yak Face. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wow. Baby, my heart's on fire. Remember that little frog from the Warner Brothers cartoon? Now, yeah, these next two videos are out of order of the way I published them, but I figured they fit together, so I put them there. It's another, this next one's another Junkman clip where Carl, Puppet Carl, hijacks Junkman's house and his toy room specifically, and does a little video there. He escaped from Mr. Bruce's basement. And it's just a little bit of satire I tried. The video, I was still learning how to use the green screen, so it's not perfect, but I thought it was kind of funny. Let's take a look.
I done run away. Done come down here to Georgia to see one of online friends. He go by Junkman. People call him Junkman. I call him Darren. You got a lot of nice toys here you see around here. Over there. There. See the little room over there had some My Little Ponies in it. Apparently Junkman likes to collect My Little Ponies.
Like I said, the video quality wasn't that great. I mean, not my I'm not a videographer. So as you can see, as these videos progress, how my videos got a little bit better and my skills got a little better, but I'm still not there yet. But I'm really not worried about it. I do it to have fun. You can still get the idea of it. That's the point. But this next video, if I did Junkman, I had to go and mess with Poindexter Lounge. And Enosh is a good online friend of mine. Hell of a nice guy. If you get a chance, check out his channel. It's called the Poindexter Lounge, a place for nerds. He loves DC Comics and Star Wars, those kind of things. And he does a lot of live videos where you can get in there and chat and ask questions. And he's just a good guy. But anyway, he actually helped me get started back in the day whenever I lost my job and was getting started on the eBay thing. So I just want to give a shout out to Poindexter Lounge. And here's a card. Let's give that a look.
All right, then. Hi, everybody. Welcome, nerd family. This is a place for nerds. There is nothing wrong with your computer or cell phone. I, Carl Hilders, that's Carl with a C, Hilders with an H, I don't want to get sued, have taken over the Poindexter Lounge. I ran away from Mr. Bruce, because he won't make me human again. I'm on a search to try to make myself human again. Last time I tried, I done got these boobies. I think Mr. Enosh here at the Poindexter Lounge might have a solution for me. Kinda neat. I'm gonna go raid the refrigerator. Might give him an upper decker. Mr. Bruce taught me what an upper decker was. I think it's a good time to give him a nice upper decker. An upper decker is when you go into someone's bathroom and you poop in the top of the toilet. Then the next time they flush it, the poop comes out.
So, like I was saying, I got a weird sense of humor, so I do stuff like that. There's all kind of weird stuff on my channel, and there's serious stuff too. And speaking of serious, this next clip is serious. It was a 3-part video that I did. Like I said, I have an eBay store, and I got this guy just trolling me hardcore, and it upset me at first, so I understood exactly what was going on and everything like that. I'm like, okay. If you want, it's a 3-part. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, check it out on the rest of the channel. This is just basically where this internet guy from eBay threatened to come to my house and kill me and my family and all this other stuff. I know it doesn't sound funny, but it ended up, well, okay, it's not funny, but this just guy flew off the handle over a $10 purchase, and I usually just give people returns, but whenever you threaten me in your first email, well, you kind of made an enemy, because I don't respond very well to threats. If he'd have just been courteous and be like, hey, I'm not happy with my product, a $10 product, I would have just either sent him a new one or sent us $10 back. But in the first email, he's saying he's going to come to my house and reciting my address and phone number and everything to me. All right, whatever, man. I'm not going to lie, it set me off, and it shows in these videos. And I thought about taking him down, but I'm like, no, you know what? I want other eBay sellers to see this, to let them know that they're not the only ones going through this crap. And that it's, the guy was obviously pathetic. So here's a little clip of that. Once again, the whole series is on the channel if you want to check it out. But yeah, this is not one of my favorite videos, but I left it up anyway. Message I got from the guy. So, and normally if something's wrong, I'm like, hey, you know, I got this in the mail today. It's da-da-da-da-da. Is there something we can do about this? I'm not happy. You know, those don't bother me. This. Yeah, this. Okay, now I'm reading it. Okay, now, where to start? And bear in mind, I'm trying to put this as nicely as possible. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. This thing that you have obviously created from what I can only assume was a bar of soap mold that was poorly hand carved and or dug out, or it had to have been the roughest mold cast imaginable, as horribly inaccurate and lacking in quality as the plastic material of rendition of this Star Wars Toys radar dish example. I can't even wrap my mind around it. Now, I'm a big vocabulary snob to begin with, so as soon as I read that, I'm like, oh, we got a dick. Yeah. But I continued to read because it really wasn't that bad. All he had to do is say, look, I'm not happy with what I got. Continuing. It snapped in half upon trying to simply put it on my post of the troop transporter because its leg posts were so inaccurate it wouldn't fit that it broke trying to just put it on. All right, that tells me the guy got it. It is a little teeny tiny piece of plastic. He probably broke it while putting it on. It happens. At this point, if he would have sent me a message saying it broke when I put on, what can we do about it? I'd have just sent him a new one or given his money back. No harm, no foul. This is just the beginning. Continuing. Where am I? LOL. On that particular piece, it is hollowed out completely. That's the way it is. I guess he thought it was solid, which means he doesn't know what he wanted in the first place. But the piece is right here, and it is hollowed out right here, and that's what he's talking about. Now, granted, it is not a perfect cast. I won't sell a perfect cast, and I make that clear to everybody. That's fine, too. Still would have sent him his money back because you're not happy. But this is still just the beginning. And its little legs or molded parts are so off and not made to any degree of valve duplication or craft is almost completely unusable and, most importantly, not worth $15. I'd argue not even worth 25 cents. Okay, first of all, the price was $10, and they are spot on. The legs have to be spot on to fit. I check each and every one. Still, I would have sent him another one or his money back at this point. He goes on and on. Did I pay you over $15 for this? No, you paid me $10 for it. No, I did not, and I would never, because this is not a repro radar dish for the Imperial Troop Transporter for the 1979 Kenner Star Wars toy. Yes, it is. Here is my original right here. That is what I molded. Still, I wasn't very angry. I'm just like, okay, this guy's a dick, you know, I'm going to give him what he wants. Still thinking this in my head as I'm reading. Where am I? Oh, okay. I knew I was going to do that. Let's get me back where I was here. So yeah, that's that one. I don't really have anything else to say about it. It's pretty self-explanatory. But this next clip, now I told you I do some cooking videos. I love to cook. I was a career chef for 30 years. I really enjoyed it. I still to this day enjoy cooking for my family and friends, like holidays. Oh yeah, I love cooking I just love cooking for people, and I love teaching people too. So I started doing a few cooking videos because the interest spiked me, and I'm like, hey, maybe somebody needs to learn how to make this, or maybe somebody would like to know, because I see cooking videos on TV, or I'm sorry, not on TV, but on YouTube. Other people doing cooking videos, and they're great, but they're always perfect. They're always perfect. Well, I'm here to let you know you don't have to be perfect. And the videos that I do on cooking, I put whatever I make up there, pass or fail. It's, you know, and I open them, I say what mistakes I made, so hopefully people can learn and don't make the mistakes, or maybe they can add to it. Maybe they can make it better. But anyway, here's a little clip of me doing a cooking video, and then we'll talk a little bit more.
And there we have it. 5 minutes later, the pork chops have been rested. One for me, one for my wife. You can see my wife likes the one with the gravy on it. I prefer just to eat the a little rosemary on top of it. My wife and I aren't fans, but I understand it's pretty popular. So that's our breaded pork chops. I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, well, here's how you can tell the real verdict. What do you think, Kimmy?
It's delicious.
Is it nice and tender and juicy?
It is.
Is it everything you ever wanted in a pork chop?
Absolutely.
Looks like you have a little bystander there trying to get the last morsel.
He's waiting.
Yeah, is he going to get many?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, you're not. It's too good. All right, say goodbye, Kimmy.
Goodbye, Kimmy.
So that's about it. That's all you got to do. It's pretty easy. Almost anybody can do it. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, you can use a regular skillet. You can use a copper chef skillet. You can use a stainless steel skillet. Any skillet you want to. It's very easy, and they come out so good. The secret to me is whenever I bake them for the last half, instead of leaving them sit in the oil. And when you do bake them, you want to have them elevated on either a rack with a pan under it, or I use a roaster pan. I put my raw pork on there. You never want to mix cooked food with anything raw. That's people should know that. The sides, I kind of didn't do the video on the sides. I thought I would take the video too. Who can't make mashed potatoes and open up a can of green beans, right? But that makes the best side, in my opinion, for the pork chops itself. The gravy was a simple brown gravy. It's really the only thing instant I ever used because you don't get enough drippings from 2 pork chops to make a good gravy. So that's about it. I hope you liked it. Leave a comment if you want. Like and subscribe. I do all different kind of. So that's that. And there's a couple cooking videos. Breaded pork chops. That's one of my favorites. Oh, you caught me smoking on camera. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that. But let me tell you something about me. I am a real person. Yeah, what you see is what you get. I have this YouTube channel basically because I suffer from PTSD, depression, anxiety, all that happy crap. This is a good outlet for me, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy teaching people. If these videos help people, that's kind of what I'm hoping. If they make you laugh, that's even better because I'd rather make you laugh. I don't mind doing the instructional videos, but I like making people laugh. I like the comments and the likes and stuff like that, and opinions. The trolls I could do without. Had quite a few trolls lately. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, which is why I'm doing this video. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, my little projects and stuff like that, I can actually do live videos for other things that I make. I do a lot of carpentry work too, especially during the summer. I've got a bunch of different ideas that I can do live and chat with like-minded people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing, that are interested. And we can have a live chat while I'm doing it. Some of my jobs, they take hours and hours to do. So it'd be nice to, someone's interested, I don't expect them to watch the whole thing because some of them could be like 3 hours long. But just have people jump in and check out what I'm doing. Give me a little, give me some advice because I don't know everything. But yeah, I've been making videos off and on since 2000, 2001, 2002, something like that. This channel started 2014. I wish I had access to the old channel. I really do, because there was some funny stuff I did there in my younger years, and they're all gone. I can't even find the channel. I don't know if YouTube deleted it because I didn't use it for a long time. I don't know how that stuff works. But anyway, my current subscribers, I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm trying to think of something else that we might be able to talk about. I can't. It's cold down here. That's why I have my Mr. Rogers shirt on. I just wanted to give you a little highlights of how this channel has evolved over the past few years. I think it's a lot better than, when I first started out. I know I'm a lot more comfortable talking to the camera than I used to be. I had big problems with that. I like my content. You guys seem to like it. I like different groups and stuff that are into the different things that I'm doing. So if anybody has any suggestions or something you'd like to see that I might be able to do or provide or teach you, please leave them in the comments. And see what I can do. I mean, there's the cooking thing, the resin thing, the Star Wars thing. I don't really highlight a lot of Star Wars stuff tonight. I picked my favorite videos and took clips from them, and give you a little brief history of the channel. So, I was gonna do this. You're gonna find this funny, and if you don't, then well, you're allowed to find this funny because you're not allowed to make fun of people. But you can make fun of me for this one. I tried to do a weight loss video over the past 3 months, where I was trying to exercise, and I did drop a bunch of weight about 3 years ago. I lost 105 pounds. I gained about 30 of it back, and I wanted to lose another 20 to get back to where I want to be, which really isn't that much. I know you're probably saying to yourself, that's really not that much, how the 105 pounds is, but 20 pounds to lose isn't that much. And you're right, it's not. But then I started doing the cooking videos, and I started cooking a lot more at home. German Irish. So that's twice as bad. So that video was an epic fail, and you will never see it because I got fatter instead of losing weight. And it might be all the cooking videos I did too, because my wife and I, we eat very well. That's what happens when you marry a retired chef. So they're not all winners, but you just don't get to see them all. But I do try to put my failures up there also with my successes. And if you watch any of my instructional videos, I admit my mistakes. A lot of people just cut them out, pretend like they never happened. I'm a real guy. I mess up. We all mess up. And no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm doing the funny stuff or whether I'm doing the instructional stuff, I mess up all the time. Some of my things aren't even funny, but I leave them up there anyway, because someone out there somewhere is going to find it funny. Someone's going to find it informative. Someone's going to learn from my mistakes. And that's what I like to do. So anyway, thank you for sticking through the video this long, and I hope to see you again real soon. Like I said, we are approaching 1,000 viewers, or subscribers, which is what I really want to do, because I really want to do some live videos. The live videos that I plan on doing are going to be a few instructional things, a few watch along things. And if you didn't know, I played a piano. Maybe we'll do some simple piano lessons. I've been thinking about that too. Don't know if y'all will be interested in that or not, but it's what I do. I do play piano. I'm okay at it. So we'll see what happens in the near future. But once again, thank you for being there, guys. Thanksgiving is coming up. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And next time I do a video, subscribe and you'll be the first to know. All right. Thanks, guys. Good night.